Just in case there was any question, the meeting's being recorded. I don't know if it announced it on your side or not, but
It does.
I have Gracie with me, who has become a great friend. And she was very kind enough to come on and chat for a few minutes with me about her experience with the Kingdom and Axiom. And my gosh, like it's been quite a journey. And I'm doing this interview a little bit different. Normally I have I guess I'll ask this question. We'll start with this. How was life like in regards to like business and stuff like that before you joined Axiom in the Kingdom?
Oh, okay. Okay. What was it like before? I don't even want to talk
just like
that,
with
dude.
business and stuff like that. Like we don't need to get in all the personal stuff, just business stuff.
Okay, all right. So generally, I'm a very passionate person, right? I don't have one thing that I just like love doing. I just want to do it all, bro. I want to do it all. So that's real easy to get stuck in shiny object syndrome, as we hear a lot.
Sure.
Especially with the digital information age going on. So I had actually, I had already been through a couple of programs, and and I joined Axiom only to join probably 3 or 4 other mentorships the same year. I'm broke. No, no. Yeah, but it was a mess. It was chaos. Is what actually really happened. And thank you for saying that. It is a little bit different because the impact that Axiom and the Kingdom has had on me isn't real estate related? Yes, in a way, but it's a lot more personal for me. So to sort of segue into that, right after I joined Axiom, I went through a divorce. And that, at the time, I actually, whatever, divorce is divorce, right? I got lucky. It actually was pretty clean, but it was still a rough time. And the same week that we decided to split up, we went into quarantine. And so she moved out, and I'm living alone for the first time in my whole life. And I've got all these freaking real estate mentorship programs that I'm paying for, and I'm lost, dude. I was lost.
Yeah.
Absolutely lost. And that's to put it in a nutshell. That's like to put it lightly.
Yeah.
And so I put my best foot forward, just to kind of get through the programs because I was putting money into it. And I thought maybe, hey, this is something to keep me busy. But really what I was just doing is trying to fill some void, and it wasn't working. I just kept throwing money into programs, and it wasn't working, So, dude, this story is just so nuts. I don't know how to put it into a really short time frame, but I'm gonna try. Come boardroom, right? So Luke calls me 3 weeks before a boardroom, and I haven't had contact. I haven't been active in Axiom or the Kingdom. I'm just like moving along in life, right? With my W-2, I'm like, whatever, dude. I'm waking up and going to sleep on my freaking couch, dude, life is like, I'm just existing right now, right?
Right.
Luke gives me a call. Hey, boardroom, you coming? I'm like, what? Dude, no, I don't want to go. I don't think I said no to you. Because for some reason, of course, because it's Luke, everybody loves Luke. I was like, maybe I should think about this. Maybe I should stop and think, because this might be an opportunity that I shouldn't say no to. So luckily, all these pieces fall together. So talked to a couple of people, and of course I go. And the truth is, though, I'm so glad that I went, but I was in a bad way.
Yeah.
A bad way. And I didn't realize how bad it was until I got there.
Yeah.
And it was, I'm sitting in this hotel room. I don't know anybody there. I don't even know who's there, dude. I just know Luke. And it's been a year, that I've been goofing off, right? Well, to me, it feels like I feel all this guilt and shame over like,
Sure.
Oh, I haven't done anything, blah, 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 all this bullshit that I'm telling myself. And and I'm sitting in this hotel room, and all of a sudden I feel this hopelessness, dude.
Yeah.
This despair. purposelessness.
Mm.
And all of a sudden it just hits me right there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Why anymore? What's the point?
Yeah.
And thank God that I was where I was.
Mm-hmm.
I tried calling a couple people and nobody answered. And I'm glad, because it gave me that time to like sit in it and really feel it.
Yeah.
And acknowledge it and understand where I was actually at, that I had been suppressing for like a whole year. And I meet up with Luke, you know? Ah, shit. You know, it's a whirlwind, bro. Like it, you know, I secure my first deal that night.
Yeah.
I was
that hadn't even started yet.
No, I hadn't even started. You know, I'm uncomfortable as shit, but I went anyway, and I started talking to people, and thank God Luke's there. But anyway, next day we're doing hot seats, and the only thing that I can like, the only way I can describe this is just divine intervention, man. And it happened in a room full of 40 people that I have never met, didn't know. Are you effing kidding me? Right? For me to sit in front of a room and admit to all these people, I'm not an art or religion type of person, right? Believe me, I'm not. But for me to like come to this realization after like all of these messages coming over the last year, and especially over those 2 days, sitting and realizing that what I'm missing is this like spiritual connection, and what it is God for me. Mm-hmm. For me to sit and realize that, admit that in front of a room of 40 people who I don't know, and say and say that I want it, you know?
Yes, right.
Wow. I mean, there really are no words. So what the impact that it has had on me, the kingdom saved my life, dude. Saved my life. And today, right now, you know, we're almost done with this first deal. Yeah. I'm so stoked, but it's not even about the deal. Fuck the deal, dude. I don't fucking care. Yeah, look, it's a great deal. It's a great deal. Cool. And I'm bringing my dad in with me, right? I get to teach my dad financial literacy, right? He has no idea what he's doing, but he trusts me, right? And that's a beautiful gift in itself too, right? The kid who stole his car at 16 and tried to run him down with it, like, he's giving me his money. He's trusting me with his retirement, right? Yeah. Crazy. So there's just so many blessings and beautiful things that have happened out of this. I can't even, I mean, it would take days for me to tell you the impact that the Axiom and the kingdom has had on my life. Does it have to do with real estate? Absolutely, yes. Because the vehicle I have chosen to build not only generational wealth, but complete time freedom is real estate. Yeah. And I can't do real estate if I'm not physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally fit. And I can't, dude, you guys, this program focuses more on that than anything else. And there's no other program that does. And I've been in all of them, bro. I've spent, I'm in all of them. Course. Anyway, so I love you guys, and I thank you. You know, it's magic. It's true magic. There's just no other word. So that's the impact it's on my life. Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. And just, I mean, having knowing so much of the context, like what you're talking about, I'm like, I don't even know how to, like, realizing I don't even know how to start this. Like, ask the question. So that was it. Just hearing that's what I was hoping for. I didn't even know that's what I was hoping for. That's what I was hoping for. That was beautiful. I didn't know that was what was going to come out, but hey, hey, this is what happened. This is what happened. And on top of that, one thing you had mentioned was like directionlessness and like purposelessness, and like obviously the faith element drives right into the purpose stuff, but then on the direction side, I know coming out of that event and then diving back into the community, all of a sudden created that direction. It was like, oh, this is now where I'm going.
on the investment side and on the real estate side.
Exactly. And that
because
clarity.
this got fixed.
Yes.
And
right. So there were a few things that kind of led up to this, and I just really quick. So it's the vision. It's the vision for your life, right? It has to be only for you and for God, right? Nobody else.
Yep.
So that was one. Focus, right? Just focusing, and not giving a shit what anybody else thinks, dude. And that has been that actually caused addiction in my life, was wanting to fit in and wanting to be a part of, and wanting people to like me. And so now look, I'm just fucking magic. So you can love it or hate it, and you can be part of my fucking magic. And that's also an incredible thing. It's just like the magic that other people get to experience off of you, just having that clarity and that vision and walking in your true purpose. You don't have to try. I mean, you just give it to God, man. And everything else is just
it comes together. I mean, and then when that becomes, when you get that vision and that purpose, that is what you focus on, and everything like culminates to move you in that direction.
Yeah. And so for a second, it's still a roller coaster, and it's painful too. It's extremely painful. I mean, it's incredible. It's amazing. I'm on top of the world, obviously. But it's growing pains, man. But I also get to go through that and experience it, which just makes the highs so much freaking better, man. It's so cool. So I've got a lot of shit coming up. I got a lot of shit going on.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, dude, it's all happening, and I can't wait, dude. And I can't wait to share it with you guys, and even, just be part of the community and help and shit. It's all good.
It's all good. When does that deal close? Do you have a closing date on that yet?
We don't.
Not yet, but it's coming together. I know that's so freaking cool. And that was so funny how that came together with one of the Ascension members, like the night before, like we hadn't even started yet. It's like, cool, we got a deal. Let's do this. Right?
And I was like, oh, you got a deal. We shook on it. And what's crazy too is my mindset was like, that's not going to happen. In that moment, I was like, nah, and I was like, I don't have 40 grand. I could probably get it. But I was like, can I make that happen? And then I'm going through it, and he's actually talking about it with one of the mentors, and I'm listening to them, and he's like, and I'm like, this is happening, dude. And the perfect person. He's been so wonderful and patient with me, and we're both kind of new to this type of transaction too. It's a very creative deal. So there's a lot of, it's actually really messy. Even the title company and my transaction coordinator everybody's sort of confused. But it's all coming together, like I said. So damn, wow, yikes.
So cool. Well, I'm over the moon for you. So incredibly proud and so honored that you took the time to share. And just know, like you said, there's really no words. So just know I love you, and looking forward to seeing you at the next boardroom as well.
Yes, I'll be there, buddy. Yeah.
Thanks, Gracie. We'll talk to you soon.
All right. See you.